what's good, y'all? We're here at TCH, guys, today for my first ever poker vlog, guys. Today we start the $200 to 10K challenge, guys. We're here at TCH Dallas, like I said. We're gonna play the 1-2 game here. I'm buying for 200. The 1-2 game here, guys, if you're from Dallas, play here in Texas, it plays like a 2-5, guys. But again, guys, please like and subscribe, guys. This is my first ever poker vlog, guys. And let's get right into the hands. Editor Roller here, guys. Little did I know while I filmed this intro, I was going to be sitting next to Sethy Poker and getting to play with him, guys. I did get in a couple hands with him, and there's some interesting hands, guys. So let's get right into the first hand. We start off with a banger, guys. We're in the small blind, and we look down at pocket queens. I go ahead and raise that sucker up to $15. You're probably asking why $15. Here at TCH, 15 is basically the open minimum. So I'll go ahead and raise $15. Under the gun +2 is the only person that calls. And we see a flop of King, King 9, which does suck holding pocket queens. But I go ahead and make a $20 bet. My thoughts is if he does have a king, he will call this or check raise. But I get no pressure. He folds, and I take down a $16 pot. I'm happy to take it. And yeah. Now we're in the big blind with King Deuce offsuit. Under the gun raises $10. 4 people call, and I'm in the big blind, so I decided to defend with King Deuce offsuit. Flop comes out King Queen 5. It checks around. I do got top pair, but I do have a sucker kicker. So it checks around again. I decide to poke at it with the $20 bet, which is really dumb by me because I'm betting to 4 players, and I do get punished. The under the gun check raises to, I think, $70. He did look at my stack before he raised. So everybody else folds, and I can't do nothing. I have king with a sucker kicker. I could call. I feel like now looking back at it, he was trying to probably bluff at me because I was a short stack, but I couldn't call. So I go ahead and just lay it down and get punished. And boys, this is the hand. I do get into it with Seth Poker. This is my first time ever playing against him. And he raises $6 when it's linked around to him in middle position. I go ahead and call from late position with ace-6 suited. So we're heads up to a flop, which comes out beautiful for us, boys. It is 9-6-6. I go ahead and flop trips. A little bit of background. Seth has been playing pretty tight. I've been sitting at the table for 30 minutes. He's only playing about 1 to 2 hands. So I was really surprised when he leads into me for $13. I know that I have the nuts right now, so I'm just thinking right now, how do I extract value from him? The only hands I do extract value is 9-10, ace-9, or any like 9x holdings, or another 6-2 or something like that. So I go ahead and min click. Maybe he's feeling a little gambly, and maybe I'll extract value like that. But Seth is a really good poker player, and he does not fall for my tricks. So he instantaneously folds. And I take down about, I think, like a $45 hand. I'm happy to take it, boys. And this is not the last hand I do get in with Sethy. So I started recording this hand pretty late. It limps around. There are 4 players in this pot. And the flop is King Jack blank. But I do remember there is 2 diamonds out there. It checks around again. And then the turn is an ace. And I go ahead and bet $10. I do get 1 caller. And now we are to the river, which is a queen of diamonds. So then the flush gets there. So I'm thinking 82 dumb cards that have diamonds get there and that are floating. Just call it my 10. So then he checks. I think about it for a little bit, and I necessarily just check, and then I show, and he has ace-7 of diamonds. So he takes it. Luckily, I had a bet into him, which I was thinking about it, but I didn't. And now the most interesting hand that I did get into it with Sethy is ace-10 suited. But boys, I'm a bad poker vlogger, and I did forget to record the pre-flop action. But there is 3 players in this hand, me, Seth, and another dude. And I did forget the pre-flop action, but I do got after the flop, guys, though. I'm going to give it over time. Just give me time. I'm sorry. And the flop comes out 2-5-7, 2 diamonds, guys. Excellent flop for me, so I'm going to slow play. I check. Middle position player's a maniac, so that's why I checked. He bets a nickel. Seth calls a nickel. And of course, guys, I'm in this. I don't want to raise to scare them off because I've been playing kind of nitty too. So I go ahead and just make the $25 call. My thought process is also I'm going to slow play this monster just because the maniac across from me is he's been playing pretty maniac-y, and I'm trying to get the maximum value. And the turn is perfect, guys. I hit the flush, Jack of Diamonds. So I'm gonna go ahead and start slowing down. Like I just said, I'm gonna slow play this. I go ahead and check to the maniac, but then he does something I don't want him to do, is also check. Actions on Seth now. He then thinks about it for a little bit, but presumably puts me all in. I think he was also trying to target the maniac guy across from us, but when he puts me all in, I go ahead and make the snap all in. I called for all in less, and the maniac across from us, he instantaneously folds. And the river is a 5 of hearts. I show ace 10 for the nuts, and he shows jack 7 for a turned 2 pair. I scoop and double up against my boy Sethy. And now time for the hand of the night, guys. This one's really a banger, and it's shout out to my boy Sethy. So under the gun raises to $15. Everybody, this is the family pot, calls. The only reason why I called is because Sethy was getting a family pot. I'm like, okay, I'm going to go ahead and just call the $15 with 3-4 suited in the big blind. And the flop is the best flop I could ask for. It is 3-3-7 with 2 spades, boys. Oh my goodness, I flop trips and the flush draw. And I even hear something even better. Under gun plus 1 checks, and under the gun plus 2 raises to $250, boys. Oh my goodness, it folds around to me, boys. And you know what I'm about to do. I go all in. I go all in for about $20 more, and now we're heads up to the turn in the river, which is a 6 of diamonds and the 10 of hearts, boy. They're both clean, guys. I show the freaking nuts, basically the nuts. I had everything going for me there. He showed a busted flush draw, and boys, I scooped for one of the biggest pots of my lifetime. Shout out to Sethy. He's the only reason why I call. Shout out if you're watching this. Thank you, bro. Thank you. Just got done with this amazing session I just had today, guys. I played 1-2 here at TCH, guys. Amazing sessions. Y'all seen the hands. And I got to play with the legendary Sethy Poker. If you're watching this, man, thank you for that big win. I only call because of you. And thank you just for, if you're watching this, man, thank you for watching. And hey, you're a really cool dude. If you guys haven't met them, if you haven't checked out Sethy Poker, go ahead and check him out first. And guys, comment down below what you guys think about my vlogs. Show some love in the comments, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.